Welcome to Narayan PU online classes. In the previous episode, we have completed up to mass, weight, volume, and temperature. Discussions with writing of SI units. Clear? So the last concept we discussed is temperature only. Temperature can be expressed in three types of scales. One is degree Celsius, and one is Fahrenheit, and one is Kelvin. We discussed one example. Okay, convert that 27 degrees Celsius into what? Kelvin. We discussed one example. Let us see some of the examples related to this conversion of the temperature. Okay, convert. We can see 33 degrees, 33 Fahrenheit, and you can say this one 50 Fahrenheit into Celsius scale. Okay, convert 33 to Fahrenheit, 50 Fahrenheit into what? Celsius scale only. For this, you know one formula: C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. This is the formula. If you want to take this one 33 Fahrenheit, okay, if you take 33 Fahrenheit, what the formula we have? C by 5 is equal to what the Fahrenheit is given? 33. 33 minus 32 by 9 only. So C by 5 is equal to, we will write here 1 by 9. 33 minus 32. So C is equal to, we will write here 5 by 9 only. So 5 by 9 means how much you can write here? 0.55 degree Celsius. 55 degree Celsius. Let us see another example. What is given here? That is 50 Fahrenheit. The second one is given 50 Fahrenheit. You can use the same formula. C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. So C by 5 is equal to 50 minus 32 by 9. C by 5 is equal to 50 minus 32. Okay. So how much you will get here? You will get here 18 by 9. 9 here, 2 times is cancelled. So C is equal to what? 10. So what the answer will get? The temperature in Celsius scale how much here? 10 degree Celsius. So like this you can use the conversion of degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. Or you can say Fahrenheit to degree Celsius also. You can write. Suppose you can take the Celsius into an example. Okay. Suppose you are taking Celsius with one example. Let us take one example here. 10 degree Celsius. Convert this 10 degree Celsius into what? Fahrenheit. 10 degree Celsius to Fahrenheit scale. Okay. The same formula we are using. C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. You say here 10 by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Here 5 here 2 times cancel here. So 2 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Do the cross multiplication. 2 into 9, 18. So 18 is equal to F minus 32. So F is equal to 18 plus 32. So F is equal to how much you will get here? 50 is the answer. So this is the value of Fahrenheit scale. Clear? If you want to see conversion of this Kelvins to Celsius or Celsius to Kelvin, still we have. Okay. The question is given like this. Okay. Convert. Okay, 0 degree Celsius, or you can take this one, some 50 degrees Celsius, or some 100 degrees Celsius into Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale. Clear? 0 degree Celsius is given, 50 degrees Celsius is given, 100 degrees Celsius is given. Convert them into Kelvin scale. Okay, you know one formula. Okay, what is the formula? Kelvin scale is equal to degree Celsius plus what? 273. Kelvin scale is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. Okay. Now we can take the first one. We have 0 degree Celsius. So 0 degree Celsius means 0 plus 273, that is equal to 273 Kelvin. Next one we have 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, you will add here 50 plus what? 273. So 50 you can add here how much here? 273. This is 3. 7 plus 1 here 12 we have. You will get how much here? 323. This is Kelvin. Come to the next one, we have 100 degrees Celsius. So 100 degrees Celsius means what? 100 plus 1? 273. That is equal to 373 Kelvin. So like this we can convert this Celsius scale into what? Kelvin scale. Suppose they given, I will write off an example here, minus 10 degrees Celsius. Minus 10 degrees Celsius. If you take minus 10 degrees Celsius, minus 10 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 10 plus what? 273. So you will get how much Kelvin here? 263 Kelvin. Whether we will give a negative value or positive value. So this is the way of converting different types. That means Celsius into Fahrenheit into Celsius, or Celsius into what? Kelvin square. Now let us see some of the questions are already there on board. The first question we can say, a jug contains 2 liters of the milk. Calculate the volume in meter cube. Calculate the volume in meter cube. And the second question we have, how many seconds are there in 2 days? Okay. And third question we can see, a piece of metal is 3-inch long. What is the length in centimeter? They given in the bracket here, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. These are in-text questions in your textbook. Okay. See the first question we have. A jug contains 2 liters of the milk. What is the quantity of the milk is there? The volume of the milk is 2 liters only. So we can calculate the volume in what? Meter cube only. Okay. Volume already given. Volume they given in what? 2 liters only. But the answer is asking in what? Meter cube only. We know 1 liter is equal to 1 liter is equal to how much ml? 1000 ml. That is equal to right here 1000 centimeter cube. 1000 centimeter. Now the volume is given. Volume is equal to 2 liters are given. If we know the centimeter, we can easily convert it to what? Meter cube. Now I am writing here 2 into 1000 centimeter cube. 2 into 1000 centimeter. You know what formula? Okay. 1 liter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to what? 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 power minus 2 meter. 10 power minus 2 meter only. Here we have centimeter cube is there. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 power minus 2. Okay. Now I am writing here 2 into this 1000 I want to write in the form of 10 cube. 2 into 10 cube into 1 centimeter how much? 10 power minus 2 meter whole cube. 10 power minus 2 meter whole cube. Now from this you are writing here 2 into 10 power 3. 2 into 2 whole power 3. Okay, right here 2 into 3 how much? 6 only. 10 power minus 6 meter cube only. Here 3 is there and here minus 6 is there. From this you are writing 2 into 10 power minus 3 meter cube is the answer. So the volume is given in liter. So 2 liter means how many meter cube? 2 liter means 2 liter means how much? 2 into 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So this is the answer for first question only. Okay. Now come to the second question we have. Okay. What is the second question here? How many seconds are there in 2 days? How many seconds are there in what? 2 days only. Okay. Now generally we have to know 1 hour is equal to 1 hour is equal to what? 60 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And 1 minute is equal to how many seconds we have? 60 seconds. Okay. What are the question asking? How many seconds are there in 2 days? Okay, so if you want to take here 2 days, 2 days means what man? Here 2 into per day. How many hours we have? 24 hours. So 24 hours. So now I'm writing here 2 into 24 into. Okay, hour means how many minutes? 60 minutes into minutes means how many seconds? 60 seconds. Clear? So 2 into 24 into 60 into what man? 60. Now we are writing here 2 into 24 we have 48 into 6 into 6 we have how much? 36 into zeros means can I write here? 36 double 0. 3600. We can multiply this one. What is the multiplication we have? 48 into what na? 36. This is 4. If you want to multiply this one, how much you will get? 172818. This you will write 172800 seconds only. This is what? 2 days. 2 days contains how many seconds? 172800 seconds. Answer for this question, question number 2 we have. Now this is the question number 3 we have. Very simple question only. A piece of metal is 3 inches long. What is the length in centimeter? 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. 2.54 centimeter. Okay. The piece of metal, how many inches are there? 3 inches long. Okay. Metal is given how much length? 3 inches long. Okay. Now here 3 into 1 inch is equal to how many centimeters we have? 2.54 centimeters already given. 2.54 centimeters. Okay. Now we can multiply this with 3. What you will get here? 2.54 into 1, 3. 12 here, 1. This is 16 and this is 7. How much answer here? 7.62 centimeter. This is the answer for this question. Question number 3. Now let us see one of the example question on homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. So the examples are given: aerated drinks, brass, sugar dissolved in water, oil and water, alcohol and water, sand and iron filling. So once you can recall the definition of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixture means the components are uniformly distributed. Heterogeneous mixture means the compounds are not uniformly distributed. Okay. So the first example we have aerated drinks only. Aerated drinks means soft drinks. Soft drinks, or you can say soda water bottles also you can say this one. So if you want to see this aerated drinks only, generally it is look like a homogeneous mixture only. Whenever we can open the cap of the bottle, then what happened here? The gas is easily forcefully coming outside. Generally aerated drinks are composed of water, okay, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide can be dissolved in water. Inside the bottle it will look like a homogeneous mixture. Once you can open the bottle, then what happened? The two components are separated only. So two components are separated. So composition is not uniformly distributed in what? Outside. So it is comes under what type of mixture? Means it is a heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Brass. What is brass? Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. Copper and what? Zinc. So the copper and zinc is uniformly distributed. So it is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture. Sugar dissolved in water. You know sugar solution. So sugar solution is comes under what? Homogeneous mixture because it is uniformly distributed. So this also comes under what here? Homogeneous mixture. Okay. Now come to this one, oil and water. Oil mixed with water. You can easily identify this one. Oil does not dissolve in water. Oil cannot uniformly mix with what? Water. So it is one type of mixture. It is a heterogeneous mixture. Clear? Now see the next example we have alcohol and water. Alcohol and water. Alcohol is liquid. Water also liquid. Both are uniformly distributed. So it is comes under what type of mixture? Means it is a homogeneous mixture. Come to the next one, we have sand and iron films. You can easily identify this one. Sand and iron films, if you are mixed with each other, they cannot uniformly distributed. So this is comes under what example? This is comes under heterogeneous mixture. So these are the identification of homogeneous and what heterogeneous mixtures. So the next concept we have scientific notation. So generally in the chemistry we can observe this one. We are talking about mainly atoms and molecules only. These atoms and molecules sometimes having a large number of the masses or large number of the molecules. Sometimes they are present in very less number of larger number of possibilities there, less number of possibilities there. Let us see like this. Suppose the value can be given like this: 602, 000, 000, and 000, like this is given. So this is the big number. Imagine this is the mass of one molecule you can imagine. Clear? So this is very large number, or we can say very big number. Sometimes you can see this one, suppose 0.00000000, some number one for this. So this is very least value. So we cannot write all the numbers with this much of numbers or this much of length. We can cut it into one shortcut form only, because we cannot use always 602 something into 00000. If you forget 10, the value will be wrong one. Here also say 0.000000014 is there. It will take more space and it will take more time. So if the numbers are given like this, they are maybe present in a large number or they may be present in a least number, we can use what method means here? We can use scientific notation. Okay. If you want to see this one, Planck's constant value. Planck's constant, and suppose you are taking a velocity of light, and if you take this one, charge of electron, or you can take this one, charge of proton. So generally all these values are very high values only. If you see this one, 6.26 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Okay, if you see the velocity 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. If you see the charge of electron, we have minus 1.602 into 10 power minus 13 coulombs. If you take this charge of proton, 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. So generally these are large values. These are large values, but we are writing in the form of exponential powers. Exponential powers. Here I am writing 10 power minus 34. Here I am writing 10 power 8. Or here I am writing 10 power minus 19. Here also I am writing 10 power minus 19. Minus means what will be here? 0.0000000 something into, and that 0.1602 will write. That value can be simplified like this. We can write in the form of which one means one simplified form in the form of exponential notation. Okay, that here comes under what here? Scientific notation. Okay, what is meant by scientific notation? Okay, scientific notation means the exponential. Okay, scientific notation may be defined like this. How can you write this? Exponential notation in which any number can be represented. Any number can be represented in the form of n into 10 power n formula. N into 10 power n. Scientific notation is what? Exponential. Exponential notation. Okay, or exponential form. How can you write this exponential form? Means we are writing n into 10 power n. What is small n? We have small n value in integer. Small n is a integer. It may be present in a positive or negative value. Positive or what? Negative value. Capital N means the capital N value is present between 1 to 10. 1 to 10 means what you can write here? 1.02 and so on. You are writing here 9.99. Okay, small n is what? In an integer, the value will be present in a positive or negative, and capital M is what here? The capital N value varies between 1 to 10. We are writing here 1.02 up to something what you can write here 9.99 like that you can write. So this is the what form here? This is the exponential form in which any number can be represented. Okay, scientific notation which means it is exponential form in which any number can be represented in the form of which one? N into n power n formula. Very important, we have n is an integer, maybe positive or negative value, and capital N value present between what? 1 to 10, that may be this one 1.0 to 9.99 like this one. Okay, so this is regarding which one? Scientific notation. Okay, let us see some of the examples related to this scientific notation we have. When we have to use one of the rules in the scientific notation, all the numbers large or small, all the numbers large or small, they are expressed between what? 1.00 to 9.99 by multiplying or dividing the number with by 10 only. Means it may be large value or it may be small value. If you want to multiply, or you can multiply, or if you want to divide, you can divide it by 10 we can write down. Okay, what are the form generally you can see here? You always consider the form of which one? N into 10 power m form. Okay, let us see this example we have. So for example we have 442.505 is there. So express this value in scientific notation they ask now. It's 442.505. This value you can write in the form of which one? Scientific notation. You can recall the formula. What you can write? N into 10 power n formula you can write down. Clear? Capital N is there. What is capital N? The capital N value present between 1.00 to 9.99. So I am writing this one 4.42. So this number I am taking here 4.42. I am writing here 505 into 10 power 2. I am writing 4.4. So we are moving in this direction. So I want to put the decimal here. After decimal, how many we have? This is 1 and this is 2. So this is what? Okay, write this one. This is what? N square. This is N square. Okay. Now additional value 442.505 is there. We can express in the form of scientific notation. I want to put the decimal before 4 only because I want to take one number. The number is present between 1 to 9.9 only. 4 is there. Now we can change the decimal from how many things here? Year 1 and year 2. 2 things we are making. That into 10 power 2 only. Come to this next example we have 0.000442505 is there. Clear? Now you can see I want to take the first number one here 4 point we are taking 4 point. So you can see the decimal here. Year 1, year 2, year 3 and year 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am writing 4.42505 into year 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am getting how much here? 10 power minus 4 only. If you are moving in this direction, positive. If you are moving in this direction, what you will get? Negative only. So what is the common you got here? 10 power minus 4. This one how much here? 4.42505 into what? 10 square. Let us see one more example we have. Third example we have. I am taking here 6023. 6023. How can you write this one into scientific notation? Okay. I will write this one 6.023 into 10 cube. Okay. We are moving in this direction. We can put the decimal here. 6 after. After 6 how many are there? 1. 2 and 3. So what is the answer for this one? 6.023 into 1 10 cube. So this is the way of expression which one? Scientific notation. What is scientific notation? The exponential form in which any number can be represented in the form of n into 10 power n. Let us see some of the examples to write the scientific notation only. Here. So I have write the 5 examples here. Let us see the first example. Just you can recall the formula. You will write here n into 10 power n. Now I write this one 1.96. Okay, this is one only. After one only we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So what you write here? 1.96 into 10 power 5 only. Let us see the next example we have 0.0079. 0.0079. Okay, now I am writing here the point you can write here 7.9 only. 7.9. Here 1 and here 2 and here what? 3. So what you can write here? 10 power minus 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 10 power minus 3. We are moving this direction, positive. If we are moving this direction, negative 1. Now we have 5007 we have. This is 5007 we have. I am writing here 5.007 into, I will write here 10 cube 1. 5 after 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we are having 900 of 900 we are writing here 9 into 10 power 2 or you can say 9.0 also. 9.0 into 10 power 2 or you can write 9 into 10 square of. Now we have 80043. 80043. Now I am writing here 8.0043 into 10 power 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what the answer we have? 8.0043 into 10 power 4. This is the way of expressing which one? Scientific notation of. Let us see the one more example is given here. NCERT example it is. Express the following in a scientific notation. The examples are given 5 here. So let us see the first example we have. Okay, the first example 0.0048 on 0.0048. In which direction you can move? In this direction or in this direction? You can move in what? This direction. I am writing this one 4.8 into, okay, 4.1, 2, 3. 10 power minus 3 will write down. Next we have 2, 3, 4, 000. Now I am writing here 2.34 into 2.34 into 2.34 here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will write how much here? 10 power 5. Now come to this one 8008. I am writing here 8.008 into, I am writing sorry 8.008 into, I am writing here 10 cube of 1, 2, 3. 8 after how many are 3. Now we have 5000. Can you write this one? 5 into 10 into, you can easily write this one. Last one you can see 6.0012 because it is already in the form of which one? Scientific notation only. Otherwise, suppose you can write in the form of exponential. How can you write this one? 6.0012 into 10 power 0. 10 power 0 value how much here? 1 only. So you can multiply what you will get 6.0012 or if you can write like this only 6.0012. This is regarding about scientific notations. So the next concept we have precision and accuracy. What is meant by precision? Precision means here closeness of various measurements of the same quantity, or you can say same experiment only. Closeness of various measurements of the same quantity means what? Suppose you want to perform an experiment. Okay, you maybe get the value. Suppose the exact value we have, suppose 4 meter is there. You maybe get the value which is close to the 4 meter. Close to the 4 meter is not an accurate value, it is a precision value. We may expect, the expectation may be present the value between some 3.95 to some 3.9 and suppose you got, that is not an accurate value, that is a precision value. Okay, now come to this accuracy. What is accuracy? Skill of the person who is performing experiment on. Suppose you want to perform an experiment. Okay, if you want to start to perform an experiment, you are taking more concentration toward the experiment and you can identify the experiment value. Okay, suppose the exact value given in the 4 meters. If you want to go for 2 or 3 times only. Suppose first time you are performing, suppose the value was suppose some 3.98. Suppose in the next case you are going for the one. Suppose you are getting some 4.01. Finally we get the average how much here? The average may be equals to how much? 4.0 meter or you can say 4 meter means what here? Accuracy means what? Skill of the person, the exact value. Precision means what? The closeness of various measurements of the same quantity, or you can say the same experiment. Here you can see one example we have. Here we have 3 students are there. They are performing experiment. The length they are measuring what here? Meters only. So student and experiment 1 and experiment 2 they put the average value so Rajesh did the experiment. Rajesh did the experiment 3.95. One experiment he got 3.95. In another experiment he got 3.93. The average he got 3.94. The exact value is but 3.94 and 4.0 variation is there, that is 0.06 variation is there. In the experiment, if you do this like this, variation, they are identifying the error. If the more error is there, the value is not correct. Come to the second experiment we have. Running with the same experiment, we got 3.94 and 4.05, and the average we got 3.99. Very close this one. It is very close. It is not accurate, it is very close. It may be said this is a precision value. Come to the Roshan with the experiment. In the first experiment, we got 4.01, and the next experiment, we got 3.99. The average we got how much here? 4.00 meter. The practical exact value how much means 4.00 meter only. That we are calling as what, man? Accuracy one. So this is the difference between what? Precision and what? Accuracy. Accuracy means exact value. Precision means the value is close to that. The value will be close to the result. Okay, that is calling as which one? Precision one. Next we have very important concept, that is significant figures. Sometimes they asking in board exam, and sometimes they asking in objective exams also are related to this significant figures only. What is meant by significant figures only? Significant figures are meaningful digits known with the certainty. Significant figures are the meaningful digits known with certainty. This is called a what? Definition of the significant figures. For writing significant figures, we have to follow some of the rules only. Let us see the first rule we have. Okay, what are the first rule means here? All non-zero digits are. All non-zero digits are significant. This is the first rule we have. All the non-zero digits are what? Significant. So, okay, we have an example here. 162 centimeters, and we have 0.162 centimeters, and we have 0.0162, or you can say 0.016. Okay, centimeters. These are the examples are given like this. What are the we have? All non-zero digits are what? Significant only. Okay, here all these are what? Non-zero digits only. How many numbers we have? 1, 2, and 3. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures only. Okay, come to this example. 0.162 centimeters. 0 is there, 3 is 0. Remaining how many we have? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now how many significant figures we can write here? We have 3 significant figures are there. Now come to this example. 0.0016. This is 0 digit, this is 0, and this is 0, but it is what? Non-zero. Non-zero, how many we have? 2 are there. So, what is the significant figure you can write here? The significant figure is what? 2 for this one. Suppose you can take this one. Suppose you can take some 175 centimeters. 175 centimeters, suppose I am writing here. 175 centimeter. 175 centimeters, suppose I am taking how many significant figures we have? How many? 3 are there. Suppose I am writing here 1.72 centimeters. 1.72 centimeters are what? Non-zero digits. So, what is the significant figure I am writing here? 1, 2, and 3 I am writing. Suppose I am writing here 0.172 centimeters. 0.172 centimeters. How much I will get here? This is a non-zero digits are there. How many? 3. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures on. Okay, this we can discuss again. So this comes under another rule only. 0.0016 we'll discuss again. So this is regarding what is one. First rule, that is what? All non-zero digits are what? Significant only. Okay, this is regarding about rule 1 we have. Okay, come to the next rule. We have second rule only. So second rule mainly tells about what here. If the zeros If the zeros to the left of the first non-zero digits, zeros to the left of the non-zero digits are not significant. Such zeros are said to be what points here? Decimal points. So such zeros are said to be what? Decimal points. Okay, so this is the second rule. Zeros to the left of the non-zero digits are what? Not significant. If the zeros are present like this, that is taken as what? Decimal points only. So I already analyzed this example. Second, I am taking example like this only. So 0.0016 centimeters are given here. Zero is there. Zeros are there. They are present at what? Left of the non-zero digits. So number is this. Okay, this is not a non-zero digit, but the zeros are present what? Left of the non-zero digits. That zeros are not significant. Means these three zeros are not considered to be what? Significant. So how many significant figures are there in this example? Means we will write how many? Two significant figures. So we are considering mainly what? 1 and 6 in this example. Okay, this is example 1. Suppose I am taking example 2. So 0.0, okay, 26 is there. 0.026 is there. Okay, how many significance can be present in this example? So zeros are there, those are present what? Left of the non-zero digits. That is not called as what? Significant figure. How many significant figures we have? Here 1 and here 2. Number of significant figures how much more? 2 more. Let us take the next example we have 0.0, okay, 196.5. 0.0196 by having how many significant figures? So names. You can easily say here 1, 2, 3 and 4 significant figures. So this is regarding about rule 2. We have discussed on rules here, 2 rules only. So the next one we can see here, the third rule we have zeros between non-zero digits are significant. Means if the zeros is present between two non-zero digits, those are said to be what? Significant figures. So we have suppose 1.007 is there. 1.007 is there. Now we can see that zeros can be present between what? Two non-zero digits only. So these digits are said to be what? Significant only. You can continue or you can count the significant here. 1, 2, 3 and 4 we have. How many significant we have? 4 significant figures are there. 1.00 some 25 is there. Or otherwise 1.000 some 98 is there. Okay, or you can say 1. Suppose 01 is there. Or 1 and 2 point, any point you can take this one. Suppose we have 3.096 is there. How many significant figures from this example? So all the zeros can be present between two non-zero digits. So these are said to be what? Significant only. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total we have 5 significant figures. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 significant figures here. Here 1.01 is there. 1, 2 and 3. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures only. Here 3.096. 0 can be present between what? Two non-zero digits. What the answer will get? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is regarding about which one? Rule 3. What is the rule 3? Zeros between non-zero digits are what? Significant only. So this is regarding about which one? Rule number 3 we have. Let us see rule number 4 we have. Rule number 4. So the next one we have zeros at the end. If the zeros at the end or right of the number are significant. Zeros at the end, the zeros may be present at the end of that number or they are right of the number. They are right of the number are what? Significant, provided they are on the right side of the decimal point. So this is the decimal point. These zeros can be presented what? Right side only. So those are said to be what? Those are said to be what? Significant figures only. Zeros at the end or right of the number are what? Significant. So these zeros also we have to consider as what? Significant figures only. Here 1, 2 and 3. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures are there. But you can see this side. In this side we have 0.068 is there. The left side 0 is there. Already discussed. If the zeros present at the left side are not significant, but the right side are what? Significant only. So we can consider what? These two. So how many significant figures we have? We have one, 2 significant figures only. Clear? If you see the next rule we have. If the number contains zeros at the terminal end, okay? If the number present what zeros at the terminal end, those are not considered as what? Significant or significant. Those are not considered as significant figures only. Terminal zeros are not significant. Terminal zeros are what? Not significant only. Let us take suppose 100 we have. 100 suppose you are taking, suppose 100.00 is there, we are consider this one. Suppose you are taking 100, how many significant figures are there? Means we have only one significant figure because the terminal zeros are not considered to be what? Are not considered what? Are not significant only. If you take 100, what you will get? One significant figure only. Suppose you got here 100.00. 100.00 is there. We have how many significant figures? We have 5 significant figures are there. Clear? So this is regarding about here writing of the significant figures by using these rules. Let us see one example question on these significant figures. Okay, this is for NCERT question. You see your textbook last page end of this chapter. That is question number 1.19 only. How many significant figures are present in the following? They give 6 examples only. Okay, we have to use the rules what we discussed up to now. We can write a significant figure. So, okay, let us see the first example we have 0.0025. Zeros are present at what? Left of the non-zero digits. So these zeros are not significant. How many significant figures we have? 2 significant figures only. 208. 208 is how many significant figures we have? 3 because the zero can be present between 2 non-zero digits. 5005. Here also what? Zeros are between what? Non-zero digits. So these are also what? Significant. How many significant figures we have? 4 significant figures only. 12600. Are you told here? Terminal zeros are not significant. Okay. These two are terminal zeros. These are not significant. How many significant figures we have? 1, 2 and 3. Only we have 3 significant figures only. Come to the next example we have 500.0. 500.0. Okay. So 500.0 contains how many significant figures? Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. What is the answer for this one? 4 significant figures we have. Now come to this one. 200.0034. Non-zero digits are there. These are present between what? Okay. Zeros are present between what? 2 non-zero digits. How many significant figures we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is regarding about question number 1.19 from your NCERT test. Let us say one more. We have the significant figures question on and from the NCERT, that is from 1.31 question number. How many significant, simply I am writing as significant figures should be present in the following way. 0.02856 into 298.15 into 0.112 by 0.5785 only. Okay. Generally what we will do, we will multiply and divide, you will get answer. That answer can be presented as how many significant figures only. Actually it is the general process. But you can see simply I am writing significant figures only. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many significant figures we have? 4 significant figures only. So these zeros are not significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures are there. And here how many we have? Here we have 3 significant figures are there. Okay. Here how many we have? 0.5785. Here we have 4 significant figures are there. If these significant figures are which is the least number? The least number are minimum number 4, 5, 3 and 5. 4 and 3. What is the minimum number we have? 3 only. So the answer contains how many significant figures? Means the answer contains 3 significant figures only. Or if you have a doubt, you can multiply this one simply. Okay. In the division part, the least significant number is the answer for that one. Come to this one. 5 into 5.364 only. 5, we have one significant figure is there. And here 5.364, we have how many are there? 4 significant figures are there. How many are there? 4 significant figures are there. So here you can add this one. How much here? 1 plus 4, 5. Again subtract 1. 5 minus 1, what? 4. What is the answer for this one? Means we have 4 significant figures only. If multiplication is there, you can add the numbers and you can subtract 1. Suppose here 2 and 4 is there. 2 plus 4, 6. Minus 1 you can do. You will get 5 significant figures only. So the answer contains how many significant figures? 4 significant figures only. Come to the next one we have. These are very significant figures. Here we have 3 significant figures. And here how many we have? 1, 2, 3. 4 significant figures only. And here we have how many significant figures? Here also we have 3 significant figures only. 4 significant figures are there. 3 significant figures are there, and one more we have what? 3 significant figures are there. If addition is there, you can take the maximum number only. Okay, maximum number. The maximum number how much here? We have 4 significant figures only. So what the answer for this question means? We have 4 significant figures. So this is the next concept we have, rounding of the values only. How can you round up the values? Means we have to follow just a normal rules only. The first rule we have, if the rightmost digit is removed more than 5. If the rightmost digit is removed more than 5, the preceding number is increased by how much? 1 we have. The preceding number increased by how much? 1. Let us see what example we have. Okay. The example we have some 58.87 is there. 58.87. Okay, if the rightmost digit is removed, it is more than 5. I want to remove this digit. It is more than 5 or less than 5? It is more than 5 only. Then the preceding number is increased by 1. What is the preceding number we have? The preceding number is 8. It increased by 1. Means what you can write here? 58.8 can add 1. What you will get? This is 58.9. 58.9. Again I am reading the rule. If the rightmost number is removed, it is more than 5. The preceding number is increased by how much? The preceding number is increased by 1 only. Okay, come to the next rule we have. What is the next rule here? If the rightmost digit is removed less than 5. If the rightmost digit is removed less than 5, the preceding number is not changed. The preceding number is what? Not changed. Suppose I am writing here. Suppose I am writing some 58.82 and 58.82. I want to remove the number. Suppose I want to remove the rightmost number is removed less than 5. If you want to do this one, 2 means what? Less than 5 only. Now the preceding number is not changing. As it is, you can write what you can write here 58.8 only outright. Understood about why here? The preceding number, the removed number is less than 5. So the preceding number is not changed. The number remains same. Okay. Now we can see the next we have. Next example, the rule next we have. If the rightmost digit is to be removed 5, the preceding number is not changed. It is a what? Even number. If you want to remove the 5, but the number is not changed, then it is possible if the number is what? Even number. Suppose I am writing here. Suppose I am writing here some 58 point, suppose 58.25 I am writing. 58.25. 5 suppose I want to remove. What is the preceding number? The preceding number is what here? 2 only. What is 2 here? 2 is what? Even number. So what is the value you can write here? This is 58.2 only. This is what? Rounding of the values. Simple. Greater than 5, you can add 1 for the preceding number. Less than 5, you can, okay, the number is remains as it is. No need to change this one. If it is equal to 5, the preceding number is even. No need to change this number. The number as it is same only. This is regarding to rounding up of the values. Let us see some of the examples, mainly on significant figures. First, we have expressed the following numbers to 4 significant figures, and we have different examples are there. And express the following into 3 significant figures. We have to clear 2 rules. One is rounding above the values, and another one is taking the significant figures swap. Clear? So we have to see the first example. We have 5.6078892. This is the total number we have. We can write it how many significant figures? 4 significant figures. We have to set this one. If you want to take the 4 significant figures, how many values are taking here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can take this one. 4 means 5607. 5.607 we have to take. But after this, what is the number we have? It is there. It is greater than 5 or less than 5. It is what, man? Greater than 5. So greater than 5 means what, man? The preceding number is increased by 1 only. The preceding number on here 7 only. So 7 increased by how much here? 1. Now what you will get here? 5.608. 5.608 contains how many significant figures? And we have 4 significant figures. So come to the next example we have. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can consider these 4. Clear? If you want to write the 4 significant figures, 4 is required. After 9, what number we have? 2 is there. 2 is less than 5 or greater than 5? Less than 5. So the preceding number does not change. What do we get? 32.39. It contains how many significant figures? 4 significant figures. Now we can see the next example we have. 1.7896. 1.7896. So how many hits are required for us? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After the number what we have? 6 only. 6 means what? Greater than 5. Greater than 5 means preceding number how much you can add? 1 only. 1 suppose you are adding here 89 is there. Imagine here 1.789 is there. We can add 1. How much you are getting here? 1.790. So what is the value we have? 1.790 into 1 and the cube only. It contains how many significant figures? 4 significant figures only. Now we can take this one. 0.007837. General, how can you write this one? We will write this value 7.837 into 10 power minus 3. Generally, we can write. Okay. So we have required how many significant figures? 4 only. Already 4 significant figures are there. What is the answer for this one? 7.837. It contains how many significant figures? 4 significant figures. So this is regarding about following. Express the following in what? 4 significant figures. Come to the next. We have 3 significant figures. 3 significant figures. So let us see the first example. We have 6.022 into 10 power 24 is there. Okay, how many required here? We have 3 is required. 6 point, I write this one. 6.02. Why? It is 2 is there. It is less than 5. No need to change the number. 6.02 into 10 power 23. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures. Next we have 6.359. We require 3 significant figures, but what is the number here? 9 is there. 9 is greater than 5, so we can add how much here? 1. So 6.35 we can add 1. What do you get? 6.36 there. It contains how many significant figures? 3 significant figures only. Next we have 0.0569. Can I write this one? 5.698 into 10 power minus 2. 5.68 into 10 power minus 2. So you can take how many digits we have? 2 digits we have to take. But here what is the number we have? 8. Greater than 5 or less than 5? Greater than 5. How much you can add? 1. So 69 plus 1 you can add 7. So I'll write this one 5.70 0 into 10 power minus 2 contains how many significant figures? 3 significant figures only. So next we have 34.216. One is there. I am writing simply this is 34.2. 3 significant figures because one is there. It is less than 5. Number remains same only. So this is the way of finding what? Significant figures by using what? Rounding up of the values. Now you can see this question, NCERT question. This is a 1.20 question from the test group only. Round up the following up to 3 significant figures. We have to round up the values up to how many significant figures? 3 significant figures only. This is 3 significant figures. This is the examples. 34.216 first one is, and you can see this question. 34.216. How many significant figures are prepared for us? 3 significant figures only. 2 after we have 1, it is less than 5. So less than 5 means what? The preceding number is what? Same. What is the answer? You will get 34.2 is the answer. How many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures only. Now come to this one. 10.4107. 10.4107. So how many required for us? 3 significant figures only. I will write this one. 10.4. How many significant figures here? 3 significant figures. One is there, less than 5. The number remains same one. Next we have 0.04597. Okay. Now you can see this one. 459. 3 are required, but 7 is there. Greater than 1 or not? So greater than 1 means what? The preceding number is how much? 1 only. You can add 1. What you will get here? 0. What you will get? Okay, I am writing this one 0.0460. So how many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures only. Now we can do this one. 2808 we have. Generally we have these 4 significant figures are there. I want to write this one 280.8 into 10 power 1. I am writing. 3 significant figures are required, but the preceding number how much here? 8 is there. It is increasing how much here? 1. So what you will get here? 28. 28 you will get some 0. 9 you will get all. 2809. Let us see this example once again. 2808. How many significant figures? You can round up to 3 significant figures only. 2808. 2808 means underlying. The number is 8 is there. Okay, suppose you want to remove 8. It is greater than 1, greater than 5 or 1. So greater than 5 means preceding number how much you can add here? 2. 0 is there. You can add 1. What you will get? 2, 8, 1 is there. Okay, you can write 0, no problem. Or if you take the 3 significant figures, only 0 cannot be considered. So how many significant figures we have? 3 significant figures only. So this is regarding which one? Round up the following up to what? 3 significant figures.